Let's make a lo-fi track. I'm going to show you how you can structure your own approach to music writing. I'll show you how to add beautiful vocal textures, how to get that lo-fi vinyl crackle, and I'm going to try and do all that in 1 hour, which is going to prove extremely difficult. So let's give it a try. Oh, and I'm Hugh, or 93 Acres, and I've been making music for over 20 years now, which has brought me to cool places like Vienna, Berlin, New York, Shanghai, and to you guys making music production tutorials over on YouTube. Speaking of which, let's get into it. Here we go. Can I make lo-fi? I'm starting to question myself. Okay, timer. You ready? Stopwatch. Go. Chords. Lots of sevens. C7, A7, C me, E minor 7. Hint at a bit of hope. F sus2. Cool. That's the key of C major. Tell you, cheeky little C major. Ooh, BPM 82. Instruments: piano, slide guitar, drums, glockenspiel, vinyl crackle. That's lo-fi. Vocal sample. I feel like putting vocals in just makes things more emotional. I think we could do that in an hour. 5 minutes, 17 seconds. That's pretty good. Faster again than last week. Although I am making my own song, so I can basically do what I want. Okay, here we go. C major 7 on the offbeat. That was A minor, E minor 7, da, da, da. Syncopation there, accent off the beat. I'm gonna bring down the velocity just so it's a little bit gentler. 12 reverb. Let's go guitar next. Where's my jacks? I should have plugged this in earlier. Oh, I just pulled some. Just got a cramp in my latissimus dorsi, the old lats. This is what dude sitting inside for so long gets you. It's so sore. No guitar. Forget about the guitar. We don't need it. Never did us any good anyway. Let's go for strings. It's now 14 minutes. That was 7 minutes failing. Native instruments, contact, Spitfire. We're gonna go ensemble. I probably should restart the watch. It's like, we'll just go over. Injury time. Pizzicato. I'll throw one out to the right. Stereo pan. Ooh. Making it from stereo just to 1 point, so it's basically mono, and then I'm bringing it over to the right hand side here. I'm going to duplicate that, and then we're going to put more sounds out the left side. Lots of reverb afterwards. Let's just throw bus 12, which is my long reverb. We'll mix at the end. Always mix last. Do a bit of production first. Going to be nice and delicate. Bring down the velocity of some of them. And let's try out the other side. Grab the old violin guy, put him out the other side, but it's going to put him a third down. Okay, I'm just going to make them hit at slightly different times, just really small. Centoids, Echo Boy Junior, 2 and 3, and that delay onto bus 19. 24 minutes and a half. Very good. Let's go Modo Bass, and let's just make it a nice muted guy. Don't want any of these sounds, like no string noise. That should help. More or less just follow the chords and then put in little colory stuff around it. Just make it a little bit more interesting. C, D, A, G, da, da, da. 28 minutes, 22 seconds. I'm thinking of the glockenspiel that we mentioned earlier. Distant Xylophone sounds like... This is kind of working alongside with the staccato. Pan Man from Sound Toys. So I'm just going to make it go side to side. Do you see it moving? What time are we at? 34 minutes, 40 seconds. We're flying. It was a slow start. Drums to get us vibing. A lo-fi kick, take away a lot of the high end because I just want it to be a heartbeat chest kind of thing like we heard before. And then I might have a smaller kick again. That's like a small kick, if that makes sense. It's as if you're a real drummer. Boom, boom. Slightly less low end and quieter again. We're in on the 1, the and of 2, 3, and the and of 4. Ooh, let's throw them all in. We're starting these clicks at 38 minutes, 20 seconds, just so we know what the time is. And we're going to need some reverb, of course. So much reverb. I'm going to duplicate one of those clicks. The second one here. Pan one to the right and one to the left. Talk to your girl. Tell her she's pretty. 41 minutes, 20 seconds. Beautiful. Shakers. Logic has some great audio samples that we can use. Yeah. With shakers, I love putting one left side, one right side. It just always works for me. Wow, that shaker's so nice. Sidechain, Mickey Romero. It's like a €10 plugin that's just a cheat code. It's real quick. When in doubt, sidechain. Just gives you that bop. Oh, I think it might work. It's really out of time, so I'm really sorry. I just have to quantize it. 48 minutes, 25 seconds. We have time. You know, injury time. Injury time. Is it just me that finds that quite humorous? ES1 for sub bass. We're going to go synth bass, sub bass. Very little difference. Sub bass. A. It's kind of weird. Some of the chords are coming in early and I'm not following it with the bass. So I'm not sure if it totally works. Easy fix though, change the chords when the piano changes. Yeah, I should change it. I definitely should. So just sub bass, I like to keep it nice and controlled, and I'm going to EQ it down so the real bass can take the higher frequencies. The sub bass take the lower frequencies. I just think it works so well. You're literally giving EQ spaces to each instrument. Multiband compression might work as well. Give them colors. Green, blues. Yellow's always for my drums. Change the bass to come in with the same beat. I don't know if this will work. Let's see. I don't know if it works or not. I think I've gone with 2 rhythms here. I think the easiest way to fix it is, let's just go back to strict rhythm. Oh, but that's kind of boring. 54 minutes. Can I make lo-fi beat in 1 hour? Yes, but not on this occasion, I'm afraid. I really should have picked one rhythm and just stuck with it. A really reverberated vocal. Let's go for it. Melody, that is no words. That's just humming. Tune that. Flex pitch. Let's throw a harmony on that. Once again, tune. Bring the vibrato down. Let's throw some white noise with vinyl crackle on it. Of course, we have some white noise rises. Put a vinyl crackle on that. Wow, did you hear that? Bit of the warble, bit of the stereo, bit of left magnitude. Put one more violin string in that's just going to hold the chord similar to the piano. Then we copy across the piano. Let me play in the bass one more time. Gee, I've gone around in circles with all of these sounds. Copy the piano across in the first section. Let's put the vocals too. I like vocals. Cool. And then a little break on the 3/4. Throw the Saturn 2 onto the instruments that are on the first half. And in Saturn, we had antique public address stacks. Lovely. Which you can see there, it's pretty much just EQing out the high end and the low end. So let's copy that onto the piano for the first half. Hold down Option, drag across, and it duplicates. We do want our free vinyl crackle plugin to go through the whole second section. So Izotope Vinyl, and there's a new one that just came out. It's updated to number 2. Definitely check it out. It's free. This beautiful thing. A little bit of hiss. Some slight mechanical noise. Lovely. And you have a spin down there as well, which is very useful in times. Let's listen to the piano in the second half. Let's try and finish these drums. So we want to go double time in the second section. So the bass and the drums make up the rhythm section. So we need to make sure the kick is working along with the bass. So it might help if we drag up the bass and bring it up beside the kick, just so we can see them side by side. So kick's a little bit early, nice. And now that the kick's quite strong, we need to make the clicks or the snare hit a little bit stronger. It's just too gentle right now. So that's a nice snare. Let's drag that in. And then we're also going to take this cinematic thud, thick, beefy snare. That adds a lot of punch. Drag across some ideas into the second half of this pre-chorus, just so it builds as we go along the way. And we have a drop out there. Let's open the AutoFilter and then we'll change the cutoff point as we go along. And of course, it wouldn't be a nice track without some swells, impacts, and risers. We have a Cymatics Impact for the downbeat. We have a little reverse. Nice, I love those reverse. Got some swell guys that are basically using those crashes. Let's make a quick drummer track of a ride going along. And just a chick on every 2 and 4. Just those little things that just add as you go along. Makes a huge amount of difference. Vocal harmonies, to really give them thick texture. Duplicate each of these. So Command D to duplicate. Let's layer these slightly differently. Let's say the high ones can go very wide. Then maybe 45 for those there. For the... Group them together, Shift, Command G, and then if we make a bus, stereo spread along with chorus. So the chorus is giving the bit of detuning and the stereo spread is making it go really wide. And then you have beautiful vocal texture. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and bell notification button so you can see more videos like this. And I also make these videos live over on Twitch. I can answer all your musical questions over there. I think today's video showed the importance of sticking to your plan and not getting derailed by ideas that probably won't work. Well, at least not when you're stuck to a time limit, which we might have missed by a bit. All right, shall we have a listen to it? Sure to be rude not to. Here we go! Well, it's a good thing we weren't under time pressure.